Hey everyone, the numbers are in for En Soleil in Panama City Beach for February 2023. I'm Craig Duran with the Duran Group over at Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices. One trend that I want to talk about today that we see year over year that I have not talked a lot about, I want to show that with you today so we can maybe see where the market may be headed, especially it may be more important now than it has been in a long time. To start with though, we're at 5.85 months of inventory in the overall Gulf front condo market. That improved slightly from that last month at 7.25. 5.85 months of inventory is a very balanced market. It's not much of a buyer's market, seller's market. It's hovering on the edge of buyer market territory, but it's still a pretty balanced market. We did have one sale in En Soleil since the beginning of the year, 1.3 million for unit 223. Something I want to show you to keep in mind about a trend to be watching. So real estate can be a seasonal thing, especially at the beach when beach season is a big driver of so many different things. It is not unusual for us to have the fewest amount of condos for sale about this time of year. And for the next 5-6 months, we have more and more units coming up for sale, coming onto the market. If you think about that, what that means, buyers have more and more choices as units come up for sale. Sellers have more and more competition. If you're trying to sell something, you'd rather have fewer competitors, right, than more. And what we could expect to see is more competition for sellers coming up over the market. Look at the last couple years. March of 2021, we started at 0.59. And if you follow this up, by September, we were at 3.48 months of inventory. Almost more than 5 times slower than we were in March. In that example, 3.48 months of inventory is still a very, very good seller's market. If you think back to that time of year in 2021, the real estate market was so hot, people weren't really panicking. If you sold it in 40 days or 70 days, you weren't terribly worried about it because you heard all these things about multiple offers and all that. Look at March of last year. 1.09 to 1.82, 2.45. Interest rates start to spike. 4.08, 7.46, 7 times slower by July than we were in March. Think about that and think about where we're starting this year. We're at 5.85 months of inventory in February. If this trend continues and we move up, if we're 5 times slower, you're talking about 25 months of inventory. That's 2 years. That's not just buyer market territory. That's more serious than that. I would be surprised to see that. But even if we creep up a few months, 7 months of inventory, 8 months of inventory, 9 months of inventory, remember that theoretically represents how long it will take us to sell something on average. If you decide you want to sell something, you put it up for sale. In so many cases, people want, if it's time to sell, it's time to sell. You want to get something done. Month 3, month 4, month 5, month 6, the condo hasn't sold. If you're confident in your marketing and your agent, you only have one choice, and that's probably to move prices down. And if one person makes that decision, another one, that's what can put pressure to move the market down. So we're hovering on a very edge of balanced market territory. If we move up, we get into buyer's market territory, all those things start to happen. Buyers have more choices. They can be more patient. They can try and be more negotiable. Sellers have more competition. So if you are thinking about selling in 2023, the fundamentals of selling condos, selling real estate are front and center more than they have been in probably 5+ years. Like I said, the last couple of years, if you even thought about selling a condo, all you had to say, in a way for us, you just whispered, hey, condo for sale. And there was so much demand that you very likely were in multiple offer situation. Now, slower market, marketing has to be marketing has to be great. And for me, marketing is a few things. Marketing is getting the price right based on the market. It is all the professional photos and videos, and it can't just be average stuff going shot with an iPhone, or it has to be great. And there's some professional photographers and videographers out there that there's no way I would use. You have to get that presentation together, but you can't stop there. You can't just put it on the MLS. It has to go out across the country at least. Most of the buyers for the condominiums in our market are coming from somewhere else. So you have to know internet marketing, email marketing, social marketing. YouTube, Google, all those things to be able to take this message of this thing you have for sale and get it everywhere. That much more important to get those things done now. So if you're thinking about selling, make sure you're thinking about all of that. I'll be back at the beginning of next month for a good first quarter overview of the entire Gulf front condo market. In the meantime, I'm always sending these emails out to people who've asked for them in En Soleil. So if you have anyone you think might benefit from this, please share it with them or post it in the owner's page or something. In the meantime, if you have any questions on what this means for you, just reach out. My number is 850-527-0221. Again, I'm Craig Duran with the Duran Group at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. Thanks for watching.